There is also the sect of Arianism, and I think the Arianism is another phase of the Ebionites, but the Arianists, they were Gentiles, they were not Jews, who believed that Jesus was only a man and he was not God, he was not a divine or son of the divine. The founder of Arianism is Arius. He was a priest of Alexandria, taught that Christ was a creature made by God. He was able to muster the support of many bishops, while others excommunicated him. Emperor Constantine convoked the first general council in the history of the Church, the Council of Nicaea, held in year 325, was attended by 318 bishops, and it solemnly condemned Arius, while designated the term homoousion, meaning consubstantial, or of the same substance, describe the relationship of Jesus Christ to God Father. The Council of Nicaea also gave birth to the Nicene Creed, which expresses the traditional beliefs of Catholics and is recited at every Sunday Mass. It is also used in the Orthodox, in the Coptic Orthodox and the Roman Orthodox. So Arianism was founded by a popular teacher priest named Arius, who was trained in philosophy in Alexandria. Arius favored Platonic philosophy Plato, who taught dualism. Plato separated everything into matter and spirit. Matter equals evil and spirit equals good. Trying to fit Jesus into this philosophy proved impossible for Arius, for Jesus had a body and therefore he could not be God, because God cannot be touched by evil. I think that Arianism is actually an extension of Ebionism, because Ebionites, they did not believe that Jesus was a divine or son of a divine. Arius was not a Jew. However, the Ebionites said that a person has to be a Jew in order to accept Jesus Christ as a prophet and to believe in one God. Then whoever enters into the believing of Jesus from the Ebionites, then he has to be circumcised. The Arianists, I don't think they taught about this, and there's nothing actually in the books of Tertullian talks about him that he taught this. Trying to fit Jesus into this philosophy proved impossible for Arius, for Jesus had a body and therefore he could not be God, because God cannot be touched by evil. Arianism also denies the wonderful effect of grace. Grace is the free and undeserved gift of God's presence within the soul. Grace allows us to overcome our fallen nature. Arius' teaching became very popular in Egypt and throughout North Africa, the Middle East, and Asia Minor. Not only that, it was spread all over Europe. That when the Muslims came and they opened Spain, which is Andalusia at that time, many of these Christians enter Islam not because of force or because of the sword, but because they were monotheists before. They were Arianists. They followed Arius' teachings that Jesus was not God, and so that's why it was easy for them to believe in Islam. Of course, they call this a heresy, according to the Christian churches, and this heresy, according to the church, divided the church, and it would need a clear response from the church and the newly Christian Roman Empire to put the Christ back in Christianity. And that's why they formed the Nicene Conference, that it was held in year 325.